Good evening and welcome to Love Angel TV. We have Melanie from Sunflowers and me, and I'm so excited you are here with us tonight.
Hi
Welcome.
guys. Hello. It's very exciting to be able to be here tonight with you guys. Very cool.
All right, we already have 7. I shared this about 10 times before we went live, saying live in 5, guys, because on the computer I can just go through my groups and go share, 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 share.
Yay!
I don't spam. All right. Good evening, guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you guys could also share, please, that would be wonderful. Melanie, tell me a little bit about what you do.
What do I do? Oh goodness, where do I start? I am intuitive medium as well as medical medium. And that comes naturally for me, given that I also work in my other life as a registered nurse. So I do a mixture from Reiki, Seikam, access bars, as well as angel readings, tarot, runes. So a whole range of things. Yeah. I'm also very passionate about teaching as well, being a Reiki master, Seikam master. So often do teach courses, that sort of thing, and very much about empowering people, about taking control, being in being in charge of their lives. Mm.
So, what do you do in your spare time?
Oh, make candles, play with doTERRA oils, wander around my big backyard. I've got a farm out there that I can wander around a paddock and so it keeps me busy.
I love that. How did you know, or when did you first realize that you had all of these amazing gifts?
Um, I essentially, if push comes to shove, I've always had it my whole life. Like, if my mum was standing here, she'd be like, "Oh, her imaginary friends." From the time I could start talking, pretty much, and moving around, and would always be coming out with different random things, and I'd be always climbing up on things, falling things, rolling from, I used to shake mum's mirror. She had this big, massive Duchess, and I used to get up on it at, 2 or 3 and shake it like nothing until one day it actually toppled over and massive shards, everything breaking. And of course, I'm just rolling out of the way, and I'm like, "Don't worry, mum. Molly's with me," type thing. And she's like, "Who's Molly?" I'm like, "My friend. Molly just moved me. It's all right, mum." She's just like, "What on earth?" And of course, all mum can see is these massive shards of glass in the ground. There's been times where, again, my late teens, early 20s, and it wasn't until I sort of, would often say to friends, "Hey, look, I really think you should come home with me now. It's time to leave." And one in particular, I've just remembered my girlfriend seeing me the next morning. She's like, "Melanie, how did you know?" And she's got her arm and cast, everything. She'd been attacked by her partner, ended up in an argument, good old drinking. And just, yeah. So I've always known that I've been a little bit different to others, but probably haven't really stepped into fully owning and understanding what I've got until I actually studied nursing. That's when I started to really step into my own and really go, you know what, I have a gift, I'm going to use it.
What's your favorite part about what you do?
I think the favorite part about what I do is watching the smile on people's faces as they come in, they get whatever they need, whether it be massage, energetic healing, reading, guidance, whatever it is, and actually it's almost like they come in confused, and I call it the moving moving the spaghetti strands and having a little tug on those and just allowing people just to go, oh. And it's like, no, all I am is just the conduit and the person that helps and shuffles those a little bit. You've actually got the answers inside of you. Sometimes you just need the tools of the trade that we are in order for that to be able to go through. And they do a lot of the healing on their own. And a lot of readings often I give, a lot of them have come and gone, I've misplaced something. So whatever reason, I feel like I'm the person that goes, yeah, have you actually checked down the back wardrobe on the left side up on the top shelf? There's a box at the back. I often end up doing that sort of thing. Or I remember somebody going, oh, I can't find my
You've paused there. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Gemma. Melanie's kind of paused on us. I'm hoping she'll be back. Although the picture on the screen makes you look a little bit pensive there, a little bit thoughtful. Hopefully she'll be back. Hey, Vicky. All right. Oh, my God. A few of you on, actually. I might hide Melanie until... Oh. Nope, she's gone. Excellent. I don't need to hide her. She will hopefully be back shortly. That's okay. She'll come back. She's not afraid. It was funny actually because before we went online, she messaged me and went, I'm not going to use my laptop because it'll lag. And then this happened on her phone. And I kind of had that thought, but that's okay. It is what it is at the moment. Hey. Hi, Karen. All right. What I might do while we wait for Melanie to come back, because she will be back. Cool. I can actually have a look at... Yeah, you can't wait to see what happens. Cool. All right. Cheryl, welcome. There's new messages. Hi, Chantel. Did I say hello to you already? I don't know. Awesome. Hopefully she'll be back in a minute. I'll send her a message. Except my phone's down there and I can't really see, so that's cool. Hi, Odette. Hey guys, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully Melanie will be back. We're just having a little technical glitch. So what I will do in the meantime, will you have another baby? That's a good question. Awesome. All right, let's have a look at what we want to do. Hopefully she'll come back in a second. Gotta love technology and technology glitches. And at this stage of the evening, it is what it is. And hopefully she can come back. Hi, Sari. Son's education and career. All right, let me have a look through the comments and I will do some readings while we wait for Melanie to come back. I was sort of hoping she'd be back quickly, but I think at the moment it is what it is. So we're going to go with it. All right, let's have a look. Any feelings from mum? Any messages for Papa, please? Let's have a look. I love you guys so much. I love the fact that you just come in and you know what to do. You just do your thing. All right, let's have a look. Oh, Jennifer, will you sell your property soon? I feel like that's a yes. I feel like there's some stuff going on. It's funny. All right, because what I see with your property, Jennifer, is that there's a lot of is there a lot of anxiety around selling that property? Because what we did pull out was the success card. Success. There is this one here, the spring clean card, which talks about releasing those things that are not serving you, breaking negative ties. But essentially, stop being anxious about it, stop being worried about it. Success, it is, you are going to achieve it. I don't feel like there's too many concerns. It's just a timing thing. So hello, Lisa. I'm hoping that Melanie will come back. For those that have just joined, we did have Melanie on, and she went a little bit crackly, and then she had a giant pause before her internet kind of crashed out on us. So hopefully she will come back in a few moments. Otherwise, hi, I'm Eileen, and I'm from Love Angels Light, and and this is my thing. So here we are. All right, let me see. Now, if I have passed you, it's more because I'm sort of hoping that Melanie will come back, because some of those questions would be great for her. Elizabeth, what I'm feeling for you is also a yes. Yes, you will have another baby, if that's what you so desire. Let's have a look at the cards. Okay. Having a look. You are most welcome. Hey, Steph. Hey, Nita. I'm scrolling through comments again. That's not Mel. All right, let's have a look. It was active 10 minutes ago. Oh, I don't know. It dropped off. Okay. Same link should work. It's funny. Melanie just said to me she had full reception. She doesn't know why. Oh, how funny. Elizabeth, the card I got then was the right time is now. Do it now. Go for it. Huh. I just pulled two at once for you now. All right. So we have the right time is now, which is the one I just showed you, and these are the two I just pulled out together. So if you want to have another baby, then the right time is now. You need to let go of any doubt and confusion that might be clouding your decision-making process, and then trust your gut. Trust your gut, because the angels have your back. And we have Melanie back. Hello.
Hello. I'm so sorry. Gotta love being out on the farm, and sometimes even though I've got full reception, full bars, everything just drops out. The joys of nature. So sorry.
Joys of nature and the joys of technology.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. We have a few new people on tonight, so that's really cool. I'm new here. Hope you're well. All right. This is me speed reading, apparently. Now, are you still on your phone, or have we switched over? What have you done?
No, I'm back on my phone. I was trying to switch over to the laptop, and just all of a sudden the phone came back, and I went, "Great, we'll go with that." We'll go back.
Excellent.
Still waiting.
How did you get into how did you know, or how did you sort of get into medical mediumship or medical stuff? I mean, I know you're a nurse. Yeah, and you're amazing.
I think that just came naturally through once I surrendered to mediumship and fully stepping into my own power, that sort of thing. Obviously, with my nursing background and training and what have you, that just highlighted more and more. And I noticed, particularly when I would work in high acuity areas, I'd be often saying to docs, look, I don't know, just my gut's telling me. And how do you put it across to medical professionals that, they work on science and what have you, and my gut just went, oh, well, can we look at this? Can we look at that? And some days I'd be standing there going, you've got to give me something that they're going to recognise what's going on. And also remember there's some people where
Oh no, I think it's happened again. Less thoughtful this time. Oh no, little thoughtful. Oh, Lisa. We will ask her when she comes back again. All right, we're going to continue doing some readings because apparently Melanie's on a farm and has some internet issues. It's funny though because I know when the internet drops out at my house for absolutely no reason. Yeah, there she goes. Hi, it's all me again. All right, scrolly. All right. Do. This is the scrolling music. All right, this one here. I hope you're still here, sorry. Hey, Julie. All right, let's have a look for this one. His son's education and career. Will there be a positive outcome for him? Yes, there will be. Again, guys, if you are stressing and worrying about things that may not even happen, without wanting to be too direct, you're sort of wasting your energy. Like, in all honesty, I feel like your son is really switched on, and I feel like I feel like he sort of knows what he wants. Have confidence, honor yourself. You are blessed and guided. You're blessed and guided by angels. You don't have to worry about his education and career. Yes, there will be a positive outcome. He just has to sort of just keep working at it. Just like from what I can see here, all right, the 3 that I just drew, less positive, but this one overreaches everything. This one's the important one, all right? These are just the stuff. What it looks like is there's lots of frustration around, there's some obstacles and challenges around, and there's some frustration, right? Release the frustration, release the things that are not serving you, focus on the positive side of things, look for the solution rather than the problem. Oh, Gemma. Oh dear, that actually hits a little close to home, Gemma. I'll tell you that story in a minute. Just start releasing the things that are not serving you. The other big thing that's been around my world lately is about healing yourself so that the world around you heals as well. And it's part of the studies I have been doing, and it's partly the the experiences that I've had is when you focus on you and making you better, making you a better person, releasing those things that are not serving you, working on your own healing, working on yourself, then the people around you, things start to look a little bit more positive, and then they get inspired to do the same, and we start healing each other. It's actually really beautiful. All right, Gemma, I read yours, right? So yes, sorry, there will be a positive outcome. Hello, Danina. Thank you. Melanie will hopefully come back. She's having some connection issues. So I'm just jumping in and doing my thing while we wait. Now, Gemma, the situation, hey, hey, Rebecca. Oh, so many worries around kids and school at the moment. All right, Gemma, the reason this hit close to home is because today my son's teacher pulled me aside and had a chat to me about my son. And yeah, part of it was behavior, part of it was immaturity, and yeah, kindy kid being immature. I feel like, number one, that sometimes kids are labelled too quickly. Lisa, I agree with you. Tap dancing very well. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, sorry. Oh, do you know what? The kids. And look, my background is teaching, and when his teacher talks to me about it, she knows that my background is teaching. She's, oh, you would know. And then she'd say a whole bunch of things, and I'd sit there and go, well, I don't actually agree with what you're saying here. However, here we are. Okay, so for your son, here's the thing. You know your son better than anyone. You know what is best for your son. You also probably know by this stage what works best for him to keep him on track. And really, the school should be working with you to help get the best outcome for your son. Okay, that's my opinion. Now should we get to some cards? What I'm trying to say to you is have some confidence in your own knowledge and your own ability and your own experience, because while it feels like you may be up against a brick wall, you will be safe and secure. Don't stress about your son. Trust your gut, Roz. Well done. That's right. Trust your gut, because you are your son's advocate. You are the best person in his life to stand up and say, you know what, this is not right. Okay, so keep going. My nose has just started itching again, so that's cool. It is hard due to COVID, but there's always a solution. So keep looking, keep searching. Go and, even if you go and meditate and say to your spirit guides, hey guys, I don't know what to do here. Give me some direction. All right. Can you guys please remember to share this feed? That would be really, really great. Oh, I just thought I saw someone kind of come in this side actually. Anyway. Psychic readings and people visiting in spirit. It is what I do. Okay. I think it was one of mine actually, so that's cool. Okay. Scrolly. I'm hoping Melanie can come back. It depends on what her connection is doing. Lisa, we need to catch up. We need to do a swappy thing like we talked about. Because I just have a feeling. I got a feeling that there's some other things that we need to focus on to shift that issue for you. And I have absolutely nothing to base that on except that I do what I do. Are there any messages for you? Okay. I will do my best to get to as many as I can, okay? And if I have to, I will go to the speed reads that I do at the end of my my feed during the day. All right. Release the worry and stress, Lisa. I feel like whatever's going on with your hip, I just heard nerve. I just heard nerve related. Yeah, we need to make a date. We need to do that. We need to do that. Stop stressing, stop worrying. The funny thing is, we also got this is totally unrelated to your hip. New business opportunities to develop and grow. You got good stuff coming in your, good stuff coming with your business, and just release that worry and stress, because I feel like it's manifesting in the hips as well. But I kind of heard nerve, so I feel like there might be some nerve issues going on in your hips, and we need to sort of woo it out. All right, Gemma, let me just have a look at that comment because that was really long and involved. Oh, did you actually know that already? Because I did not know that. Look, I know that you've had hip issues, but that's as far as I knew. Anyway. Yeah, look, the thing is, I understand. I understand so much. Yeah. Okay. Look, there are a few things that you can do around that, and this will be coming from my special ed teacher sort of hat. But if you want to send me a message, we can have a quick chat, not live, so that we're not sort of taking up time here. But send me a PM, and we'll have a quick chat later. Maybe not tonight, maybe tomorrow, depending on when you're free. But send me the message, and I'll get back to you when I can. Hope that works. All right, let's have a look. Oh, there are more comments. Cool. Yes. Yeah, that's exactly right. Hey, guess who's coming back? I got all the songs tonight. Look who's back. Hello, you moved.
I have. When in doubt, just move outside. It might be easier.
Is it chilly? Is it a bit cold outside?
It's a little cold, but that's okay.
That's all good.
That's all right.
What's a bit of cold?
So I'm sorry, you won't be able to see me that well, but it's the messages that count, I say.
I absolutely 100% agree. Let's get into some for you. I'm actually scrolling. Well, I managed to scroll all the way back to the start of the comments.
I'm so sorry, folks. I'm so sorry. Oh, dear.
All right. Let's have a look. All right. Chantel, I wonder if you're still here. Chantel, are you still here? Because that's usually my first step.
Suddenly get an old man just wanting to push a child on a swing. So I'm not sure if Granddad used to do that sort of thing with you, Chantel. It was just like hours and hours and hours. He was a right-handed gentleman as well. Used to do things a lot right-handedly. Became quite sick. I get like a lot of phlegm build up towards the end there. Really gruff kind of voice, and towards the end it was almost like he struggled to speak as such. There was something bothering him right ear, so I'm not sure if he struggled to hear as well. It's almost like his right side got affected, so I'm not sure if he ended up with mini strokes or TIAs. He could still had use of it, but it's like it became pins and needles and sort of heavy feeling down his right side.
he essentially just wants to let you know that yes, he is around. He does hear what you're saying to him. I just keep getting that. Get on a swing. Remember him sitting on a swing.
Awesome. Yeah. I can see your eyes moving still, so I know you're still with me. Let's see.
Yep.
Oh, she doesn't remember the swing. There you go. Awesome. Let me move on to someone else for you. Scrolly. All right, Rebecca, I hope you're still here.
Worried about my 6-year-old granddaughter. She's struggling with socializing at school in detention. So straight away, all I get is I feel like I'm sitting on a chair rocking outside, and ultimately I am because it is cold out here. But in regards to your granddaughter, I am still feeling the same thing. And it's like she's in overwhelm. So the stuff that's going on from school, it's like she's being super stimulated and she's in overwhelm. So she is struggling from that because there is so much going on for her. And it is just, she doesn't know where to go next and how to cope. So her way is basically sort of lashing out and doing things that she shouldn't be doing at school because she doesn't know how to cope. And for her, being in detention and stuff and kind of rocking and sitting on the chair and just, she's allowed to then drift off into her own space and mind. It's like, it's a freedom. It's a sense of going, oh, finally I can breathe and I can cope. What I'm getting there is teacher aid essentially would be really beneficial. I'm seeing a lot of things. It's like a lot of ongoing testing may need to happen. I'm going to pull out the angel messages cards that I've got here, and I understand you guys might not be able to see the cards, but let's see what else comes through for your 6-year-old granddaughter as well. And straight away it comes out. Essentially there's like cherubs and things sitting around her, and it's like she's got things going on in her head, and essentially other voices going on in her head. So she's trying to comprehend what's being downloaded to her as well as what's going on around her. So I hope that helps. She essentially needs quiet space, quiet time, and maybe, have a chat with the doctor and say, hey, look, stuff's going on. She's struggling.
Right.
Melissa, let's have a look there for you. Let's have a look to see what the fairies are going to say. Yeah, I brought a few decks outside with me, so kind of a mess.
Awesome.
Okay. Will you recover from your recent illness? Yes. So it's about being self-reliant. What this is teaching you is finding out just how strong you are. It's teaching you to love yourself a little bit more, give back to yourself a little bit more. And through that, through that resilience, you'll build yourself up more and more and more. And when you get better, there's a beautiful hue around this card, which just absolutely shines light. I'm sorry, being in the dark, you may not be able to see it, which indicates to me, yes, you will. Yes, you'll go through a period of feeling unwell and extreme unwell. However, once you're through that, absolutely, you'll be flying with big colours, and you'll come out. So it's essentially about looking at your coping skills and building up your own resilience.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm scrolling again. Kai.
Is there an ending in sight? Let's have a look. My instant reaction is yes. Okay. So essentially what's happening is through these new energetic changes, that sort of thing, yes, there is an ending in sight. It's almost like you've got to be tying up all these loose ends, and really digging deep. And it's also about, I want to get the scissors and energetically cut cords so that you're not trying to drag past through with you when you're trying to start something new. It's almost like draw the line in the sand is what I'm being shown, and then step over it. But as you step over it, make sure you cut and leave all the old stuff that wasn't so great behind, in order to move forward. A lot of deep breathing and meditation, and I feel like it's almost like have really big coughs to really clear out, because that's another way of really letting go of whatever's going on for you. But is there an ending in sight? Absolutely. And it's all about you when you're ready to cut those cords and let go, and draw that line in the sand and say, yep, I'm ready to walk across, and enough's enough now. Yeah, hope that helps.
Awesome. Rebecca, who you just read before, says, thank you, she's going to see a doctor soon.
Bless. Oh, you're very welcome, Rebecca. You're very welcome.
And that one as well was the other reply. And then we've got Vicky, who's had a swollen stomach, which doesn't want to show. There we go.
My instant reaction is, do you still have your gallbladder in, Vicky? Oh, excuse me. Now I just want to birth and what have you. It's like I've got this refluxy thing going on, and I've also got these pains radiating into my back from just reading your comment then, Vicky, and I'm suddenly going, I'm not sure if you've like put on weight, dropped off weight, put on weight, dropped off weight, put on weight, dropped off weight. But it's like all of this up and down weight fluctuation. I'm seeing like a gallstone-y kind of feel, like there's an excessive thing of bile going on for you, and as a result, like you will feel like, oh my gosh, I can't do up my pants, or where's my tracky pants after I've eaten. And there's some things that I feel like there's like some things like cheeses and creams and things that make you really unwell, like you just feel really nauseated and stuff. I'm seeing like an excessive production of bile. So I'm not sure. I'm just getting this sense of food, like looking at whatever foods and things that you're taking in. There's definitely something going on there, is what I'm feeling, because I can feel it radiating around. And there's things that, yeah, it's like just certain foods that I can feel that you're eating. It's like just feel really nauseated. So it's like there's this excessive production of bile combined with whatever you're eating, and it's just like, oh. There will be a bit of time and a lot of testing that you'll have to go through, Vicky, in order to get some sort of result. And what I'm going to say to you is, don't give up. Seek a second opinion if you have to. Yeah. Hope that helps, Vicky.
Awesome. I love how gentle you are in your readings. You're such a beautiful person.
Changing with No, sorry, darling. Steph, this is something you've got for life, my love. What I am seeing for you is you are going to need to go in and have a few surgeries, and that is to take away the excessive lining in order for you to be okay, Steph. Having said that, post some of those surgeries, expect little surprises along the way. So if you've been told that you potentially won't have children, Steph, what I'm going to say to you is keep believing that you will, because you will. It's all about mindset there, my love, and never say never. And what I am seeing is post one of the surgeries, taking away the excessive linings, is you will get a nice little surprise there.
Yeah. Okay. Lots of these ones.
Gemma, oh, that's a decision for you and your hubby, my love. Get a little nervous around these ones. Look,
do I. I had one
ultimately, look, first and foremost, this is a decision straight off the bat for you and your hubby. What I am seeing though is all of a sudden you've got a little bit more independence back. Like your other kids are a little older, and I'm seeing lots of independence and growth with them, and you're loving where they're at the moment, as much as your mama cluckiness kicks in, is what I'm being shown. And anybody comes past you with a baby, it's like, ooh, hand it over, let me cuddle. And hubby's quite happy to do that as well. Yet at the same time, what I'm seeing is you guys have now got a little bit of freedom to go and move and do things. And yeah, I kind of feel, while having another one is not necessarily a bad thing, it will kind of put you guys back a little bit to achieving. And I'm seeing it's almost like looking at your future dreams are having to be put on hold and back a little bit further. So what I'm seeing is a really hard round the table discussion with you and hubby, and sort of saying, hey, are we done? Are we shut up shop? Where do we want to go? What do we want to do? Or are we like, yeah, let's go? But yeah, what I am seeing there is it will hamper you guys for those long-term goals over the next few years. And whereas you're in this position right now where it's like you've got that excitement, growth and freedom. So I hope that helps, Gemma.
So, guys, if you're still here, obviously there's about 19 of you here, and you would like to have a reading, can you just pop it in the comments again, because I'm not scrolling up and down so much.
Sorry about technology.
Don't be.
Okay. Jody.
Jody, by the way.
They want to pull out the Power of Love cards for you, Jody, and it's more about just getting this sense about loving yourself and what is it that you need to give yourself a little more love on, and where is it that you're heading. Feel like you've gone through a whole heap of hard stuff at the moment, and it's just like, oh, be a little bit kind to yourself, Jody. Okay, so really what they're saying to you, Jody, is elevating yourself and being really conscious about what your thoughts are and what you're wanting to manifest and bring into play. Because really what's happening at the moment for you is what you're thinking and what you're saying are two different things. And so if you're saying positive, but yet you're thinking, oh, I don't think that's going to happen, that's what's coming through more and more for you. So that's why you're coming up against brick walls and wondering why decisions aren't necessarily working, and kind of I'm being shown if there's a hard way of doing something, Jody, you will find it. That's what they're showing me right now. It's like, oh, let's jump this hurdle, let's go around this brick wall, let's jump that hill. I'm like, man, you love finding hard ways of doing things, Jody. They're saying be conscious with your thoughts and be conscious with your speaking, and line the two up. And if you're not thinking the same as what you're speaking, ask yourself why, because that will slow you down in achieving goals. I hope that helps, Jody.
Awesome. Let's just a bit of a review. Vicky said, "You're spot on."
You're welcome, Vicky.
Yeah, she said, awesome, thank you so much. Kai says, thank you. I'm hoping to draw that line and essentially leave the past in the past.
Yeah, I'm just saying tie up those loose ends, Kai, and you certainly will, and then cut those cords, let it go.
Yeah. And Steph has prepared herself some more surgeries.
Yeah, afraid so, my love.
Yeah. What's that? I saw one back there that caught my eye. Kylie Johnson. This is not a review.
Just wondering if you see anything with my new role at work and new beginnings. Expect your role to be always evolving. It's like they went, yes, we've got this new role, we want somebody in it, you're in it. However, what I'm being shown straight away is your job description and what they're actually asking you to do will change and morph. So be pretty strong and know where your boundaries are, Kylie, and whatever you do, don't take work home, because the minute you start to do that, they're going to want more and more and more from you. So really make sure your boundaries are in and strong, Kylie. Having said that, when you're putting your case across to your managers about how you see this role and defining it, make sure you've really got a good business case. Come from logic, not from emotion. They will hear you better. Long term, though, this is a good move, and the role will develop into what you want it. So I hope that helps, Kylie.
Oh, here we go. Gemma said,
You're welcome, Gemma. I could just see that whole, give me the baby. Let me cuddle it.
Yeah. Who doesn't love babies? All right. Julie says,
Do I see where you're heading? Okay, what I'm seeing straight away is you want to become self-sufficient and being able to develop your own income where it's sustaining, and like seeing you don't necessarily want to keep working for other people. What I'm being shown is slow and steady wins the race, and don't give up. I'm seeing if you go and do like a business management course or go in and look at like a starting your own business course through a tape or something, where you're able to have mentoring through entrepreneurs, and through different entrepreneurs, not necessarily through the avenue that you're wanting to get in. Because you will get a lot of ideas and they will give you a lot of tips, tricks, and things. One thing I will say is, and I'm sure Eileen will definitely attest to this, is when you're starting up your own business, as we have done, it takes time and energy. It does not happen overnight. I mean, I know I started Sunflowers and Me in 2017, and it's probably, I was starting to really take off, and then all of a sudden coronavirus, and Melbourne lockdowns and all of those sorts of things. But it's about being positive and keep putting your foot in front of one foot in front of the other, and not giving up. It's always seeing your vision, and it's always looking at going, how can I improve on that, and where will it evolve to? So I hope that helps, Julie. It's basically saying don't give up on your vision and dreams, but what I am seeing is know what your goals are, and what I am seeing is go and look at seeing starting your own business, like through a tape course, that sort of thing, so that you can actually start to work for yourself and have those platforms in place.
right. I'm just going to put this one up briefly for you because I know you can't see the comments.
Hey, beautiful. Mwah! That is a beautiful, futuristic psychic. Oh my gosh, that's going to be exciting for you to have her on tomorrow.
Tomorrow night. We have Davina tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m, guys, and I'm so excited to have her on.
She is awesome. Love her. Her positivity and her energy. Oh my gosh, she just shines. Oh,
Yeah.
she's gorgeous. Andrea, stop pushing. Straight away, Andrea, all I get is your push, 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 push. And it's like, sweetheart, stop pushing. I just want to randomly pull out a card out of the messages from Angel's deck. It's about loving yourself. As much as Chantel's all about, romance and new love, from what I get from this, it's about loving yourself. And it's about being open and receiving your own compliments. Because I'm feeling, Andrea, that you're so quick to be positive and compliment everybody else, but you don't do that for yourself. And you're always pushing and asking yourself to, aim higher, do better, all of that sort of things. And straight away, all I get is nurture yourself. Stop pushing and nurture yourself. Be kind to yourself. And I'm seeing a few positive words go up around your own bathroom mirror so that you get to see them every day. And I would say to you, draw it in your own handwriting, make pictures out of it, because that's what helps you absorb it into you. So I hope that helps, Andrea.
Awesome.
Oh, and stop beating yourself up about the chocolate and the soft drinks, okay? It's okay. Yeah.
Moderation.
That's it. That's it.
I moderate it right into my body.
Wendy, let's see what the fairies have got for you. So straight away, when the 2 cards have flown out for you, and it's about nurturing your own inner child and looking at where your own emotional balance is at. And when people are trying to drag you back down, don't let them. When you know you're right about something, back yourself. Don't drop down to other people's levels just to please them. What I'm being shown here is you've been a people pleaser, and as a result, you've ended up doing everything for everybody else rather than looking at what your hopes, dreams, and goals are. And so you've taken a wee while to achieve things that you've wanted to achieve. And essentially, what these cards are saying is nurture you, look after you, and when other people are trying to drag you into stuff, no, not what is it? Not my monkey, not my circus, not your stuff, Wendy. You don't have to take it on like it's your own. It's definitely not your own. It's theirs. Leave it with them. They're the ones that need to sort it out. You don't have to play peacemaker for them, and you don't have to take it on as yours. I hope that helps, Wendy.
That's been a big one actually around my readings lately too, about people just being in control of what they can control.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a huge one, and I think given that we've just undergone Lionsgate Portal this month, we've had so many planets in retrograde, new moon last night, my goodness, like it has been such an amazing array of energies right now that, yeah, it's almost like go back to 2017, August 2017, whatever you guys were doing back then, whatever was going on back then, now is the time where we're cutting it and we're letting it go. It's almost like we've got to tie up those loose ends and we're just saying no more.
I was dealing with a reflux baby then.
So regurgitating old emotions, huh? Oh dear.
Oh, yes. Horror.
Oh dear. Nita, let's find out what we've got for you, my love. This one wants to keep flying out. So Nita, I'm feeling like if you're a little stuck at the moment, and it's like, oh, what's going on? And so straight away, yeah, right. You've decided you want a full reading, Nita. No, I'm kidding. There's a few cards that have come flying out of the deck for you. So first and foremost, and I know you can't see these, but I just like to show people that I have got more than one card in front of me. So first and foremost, what I'm being shown here is know the environment that you're in. And that could be, I mean, like how's work going? How's home life going? If both are feeling really toxic and really heavy, then you're going to feel stuck. And when you're feeling stuck, you're kind of going, oh, I'm just going to hate on myself. So what these cards are asking is understand your environment. And sometimes what you got to do is put yourself in other people's shoes to understand why things are happening the way they're happening and how is it that that's then affecting you. And 9 times out of 10, it's usually a workplace that's stemming from managers. They're getting it from their upper managers, and it's kind of like filter down the line. And by the time you get to your average workers on the floor trying to do the job, everybody's defeated because nobody's being positive about, hey, great job, thanks for going the extra mile, thanks for staying back, all of that sort of stuff. And everybody's struggling and doing it tough right now as well. We're also wondering about how families coping, all of that sort of stuff. So there's a lot of that kind of anxiousness going on at work. If you're then struggling emotionally at home because you've got so much going on in your personal life, then again, what I'm getting is that whole sense of feeling stuck. Like, which pathway do I take? So it's a case of don't feel stuck as such, but it's a case of stop where you are, take a big deep breath, look around you, and show it all gratitude. Because when you're doing that, you're showing yourself some kindness. And I love this card because in behind the here that's there, there's like this little gorgeous fairy that's sort of going, haha, I'm hiding and about to give you new beginnings and new opportunity to shine through. And interesting enough, that is exactly what's come through as well. So what I'm actually seeing in your workspace, there is new opportunities for growth. And I'm seeing, like, even though there's teams splitting up and breaking away and there's new little projects and things that are on offer, and I would suggest to you, Nita, get on board with one of those, and you'll actually find that you'll excel and it'll give you a new skill set. And it'll stop you from feeling stuck and bored, because that's what I'm seeing. I hope that helps, Nita.
Awesome. Liz said that she's to hear if there's anything at all.
Let's have a look, Liz. We've got the angels. Let's see what messages they're going to bring through for you. Liz, are you looking at moving? I'm seeing like a sale sign happen, so I'm not sure for you what's going on there house-wise, but I'm just seeing bags and boxes and lots of things being packed and stuff. What I'm seeing is you got to put your order in, Liz. If you're unsure about where you want to move to, or you're feeling like, oh gosh, I'm being forced to move because of something, put your order in about what you're looking for, because universe can't help you find what you're looking for and where you want to go. And believe it or not, it will actually be a good thing for you. It will be a really, almost like a brand new beginning. I'm seeing that wherever you go, you're going to need new replant the garden. Like, make sure there's a lot of newness coming through in the garden. Make sure that there's a lot of new life, new growth in the garden wherever you go to. Okay, so packing hers up. If you're looking at selling and you're struggling with the selling aspect, put it out there on who you would like to put, what type of people you would like to put into your mum's home, because essentially they're saying it's time for it to happen. And mum's okay with it happening as well. Mum's actually really good. I am still seeing there's got to be this newness. There's a whole heap of new flowers and stuff that's got to happen. So whether it's got to be in your house and around your garden, or as you're packing up Mum's house and needing to take flowers in there, then do so. Oh, beautiful! That's awesome. There you go. Lots of memories there, Liz. That's fantastic.
All right, we're going to just do one more. That was actually someone you've already sort of done a reading for, but she's come back and said that she's noticed some medical stuff going on. And it's another bloated and nauseated one.
Straight away, I just get the sense of, when was your last pap smear, Gemma? I know that sounds weird, and why would I come up with something like that? But when was your last pap smear, and is there stuff going on there? So sorry to bring that up, guys. But yeah, that's what I'm getting around there. So not sure what's going on with your period, but straight away I'm like, yeah, it's female stuff. When was your last pap smear? What's your period doing? What's your hormones like? The other thing I'm getting is, are you emptying your bladder properly? Or are you backed up? And I'm getting this like little pain in my back. So it's almost like I want to say, do a bit of yoga and stuff and get yourself moving, Gemma. Yeah. Feeling like you're hunched over quite a bit and you're not sort of freeing yourself out and moving, which will also help move everything along.
Huh.
There you go. Lots of water, my love, and go in and have a chat with the doc and say, hey, this isn't on.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll leave that one with you.
I'm going with spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we had Nita come in and say, wow, thank you so much.
Both work and home levels. Oh, wow. There you go. Oh, you're welcome, Nita. That's awesome. Give it a go, my love. I'm excited to see how that turns out. Woohoo. You're going to learn a whole new skill set. Yay.
That's awesome. Awesome. Well, guys, I'm going to actually let Melanie go and have a good night.
Thank you so much for bearing with me, and I'm so sorry about all the technical difficulties at the start. I'll learn from next time. Make sure everything's charged and come outside.
You know what? It is what it is, and you can't necessarily control all the things all the time. So it's I usually just take a deep breath, let it all go, and go, you know what? We're still here. You still came back, and you were wonderful. And thank you. Thank you for your energy, your time, and all the things.
Pleasure's all mine. Pleasure's all mine.
All right, guys, we will be back
to you and work with you.
It's enjoyable working with you. I'm really grateful to have met all the lovely people that I met at the Easter show last year. Tomorrow night we have Danina, the Futurist Psychic. We'll be back at 8:30 p.m. tomorrow night. So if you're free, come along and join us, guys. She's going to be amazing. No pressure at all. But
she won't have the same technical difficulties as I do.
It is what it is. Have a good night, guys, and we'll hopefully see you tomorrow night. See you later.
Bye.
You came on, Robert.